to the 2016 Eastern Pennsylvania Youth Soccer National Championship Series State Cup Draw Selection Show. My name is Frank Olszewski, and I am the Director of Operations for Eastern Pennsylvania Youth Soccer. It gives me great pleasure today to present to you the 12 brackets making up this year's under 12 through under 17 boys and girls NCS State Cup Championships. This year's tournament field consists of 197 teams who will compete for 12 coveted spots in the Region 1 Championships in Barboursville, West Virginia. The State Cup tournament culminates with the championship finals on May 14th and May 15th. For the opening round of the State Cup competition, the team on the top half of the bracket will play at home for at least the first round. All 4 seeded teams will receive a home game in their first game. Each subsequent round will be based on who played home and who played away. Please see our frequently asked questions for further clarification for determining home and away NCS matches at our website. The Cup Committee has completed its seeding of the 12 brackets, and now it's time to reveal the matchups for the 2016 Eastern Pennsylvania State Cup. Let's get started with the under 12 boys. The under 12 boys bracket is composed of 15 teams. The seeded teams in this age group are the number 1 seeded Lower Merion Blue, number 2 Lower Merion Legends Red, number 3 seeded Continental FC Dortmund, and number 4 seeded Lehigh Valley United. An interesting matchup in the first round is 2nd seeded Lower Merion Legends Red against Westmont United. Westmont United and Lower Merion both boast arguably the 2 best goalkeepers in the age group in James Needles and Sammy Cow. Needles is a returning ODP player and will literally hold Westmont's first round fate in his hands, while his ODP counterpart for Lower Merion Legends Red will do the same 80 yards away on the same field. ODP center back Jackson Gilman will try to bottle up Lower Merion's potent attack. 3-seeded Continental FC Dortmund just won the prestigious Annandale Premier Cup and is a legitimate dark horse to win it all. Harleysville Ready is loaded with ODP talent and will make its own bid to win their first state championship, but Harleysville must get ready to beat YMS in the first round. Harleysville would meet the winner of Lower Merion Legends Red and Westmont clash in the second round. Harleysville is deep in ODP talent. Ethan Locker, Seth Michalek, Ty Quintos, Beckett Wenger, Nikki Williams, Brett Rutkowski, and Brendan Sepkowski will make a strong case for a deep playoff run for Harleysville Rangers. Meanwhile, ODP staff coach and Virginia Tech standout Scotty Spangler, head coach of the Upper Dublin Black Spartans, has a squad that is on the rise and will give Continental all they have in round 1. The FC Europa Diablos, with their duet of ODP players, should meet Lower Merion Legends Blue in the second round if they can take care of business against Patriot FC Red. Reviewing the field, the matchups are as follows. FC Europa will take on Patriot FC. Lehigh Valley United will play HMMS. Lebco United will play the Lower Merion Red Devils. Lower Merion Red Legends will then take on Westmont. YMS will play Harleysville. Continental will take on Upper Dublin. And Montgomery will take on Penn Fusion, all scheduled for April 9th. Lower Merion Legends Blue will wait for the winner of FC Europa and Patriot FC. They will play a quarterfinal match scheduled for April 16th. And that concludes the under 12 boys. The under 13 boys bracket has 14 teams. All teams in this age group that play first round games will be scheduled to play their opening round match on April 9th. The Ukrainian national Zoria Black U13 boys are the prohibitive favorite and the number 1 seed in the tournament. Zoria graduated 4 players to Union Academy in 2015 and has 2 current ODP players helping push them forward. Like Zoria, number 2 seeded Penn Fusion will accept a bye in the first round and await the winner of the FC Europa Casa match on April 9th. Lee Bishop's FC Europa Everton team and ODP player Alex Gexey will be a tough out in this tournament. VE Green Gunners, the number 3 seed, and number 4 seeded Lower Merion Fire balance the rest of the bracket. Penn Fusion is the next phase of the former Westchester United Predators team that won the state championship and nearly won the Region 1 championship last year, losing to Bethesda Blue 1-0 in the regional final in West Virginia mud. Ian Dawson's West Montco Alliance squad, along with the ODP goalkeeper Josh Moyer and Philadelphia Copa Flash, with an ODP stable of players that includes Gavin O'Neill, Shane Conley, Andrew Rosenfeld, Gavin Rowan, and Seamus Schultz, could potentially meet in round 2 on April 16th, to the delight of many soccer fans. Both teams would like a shot to play number 1 seeded Zoria. Deep Run FC Bucks North will meet Philadelphia Copa on April 9th with something to prove. The FC Bucks North suffered a tragic loss this February when 6-year head coach John Kardashian suddenly passed away. The team hopes to perform well in Kardashian's memory under new head coach Dave Carty. The April 9 matches are as follows. YMS will take on PA Classics on April 9th. Lower Merion will take on Westmont. Philly Copa will take on FC Bucks. FC Europa will take on Casa. The VE Green Gunners will play the Ukrainian Nationals Zerka, and Penn Legacy will take on Continental. The quarterfinal matchups, the Ukrainian Zoria Black and Penn Fusion, will both await opponents from the first round. Those games will be scheduled for April 16th. "20 teams make up the Eastern Pennsylvania Under-14 Boys National Championship Series. The top seeds are number 4, PA Rush, number 3, Penn Fusion, number 2 seed, FC Europa Rapids, and the number 1 seeded Ukrainian National Rangers. Rangers are the returning state champion, winning 2-1 over Lehigh Valley United in 2015, and they will receive a bye in the first round of the tournament. Penn Fusion and FC Europa are returning NCS state semifinalists. PA Rush lost to finalist Lehigh Valley United in the quarterfinals of the 2015 NCS. In the bottom half of the bracket, former ODP coach and Ridley Boys soccer head coach Wayne McKinney, along with ODP player Liam Fuller, Jalen Hammond, and Owen Luby, will square off against newcomer Harleysville in the first round. ODP standout Tyler Luther will try to lead his LDC Freedom team over another first-timer, the Warminster Wolverines. Unseeded Ambush, that's the Warrington Ambush, will host Continental on April 2nd in a round of 32 matchup. Warrington is loaded with ODP talent. Logan Cuff, Owen Davis, Shane Kelly, and Jack Wild will try to create tough sledding for Continental Dortmund. Let's summarize the Under-14 NCS field. In the April 2nd matchups, FC Bucks will take on FC Philly Black. Casa Kappa will take on Philadelphia Copa. Warrington will meet Continental, and Harleysville will play Lower Merion. In the round of 16, scheduled for April 9th, the Ukrainians will wait for the FC Bucks FC Philly Black winner. In the round of 16 on April 9th, the Ukrainians will await the winner of the FC Bucks FC Philly Black. Solebury will take on YMS. PA Rush will take on Westmont. PA Classics will await the winner of Casa Kappa versus Philly Soccer. FC Europa and HMMS will square off. And the winner of the Warrington Continental game will host Mechanicsburg on April 9th. Penn Fusion will take on Lower Dauphin. And Warminster waiting in the wings for the winner of the Harleysville Lower Merion matchup. That concludes the Under-14 boys. 18 teams make up this year's Under-15 Boys State Championship. Last year's state finalists, the Lower Merion Sabretooth Rats, are the number 1 seed and have returned to make amends for last year's loss in the finals. Lower Merion, coached by the venerable and ubiquitous Biff Sturla, has his team poised for another deep run into the tournament and is a prohibitive favorite to return to West Virginia this summer. Number 2 seeded HMMS will square off against Warrington in their first round match scheduled for April 10th. Penn Fusion, with the number 3 seed, will do their best to meet Sturla's Rats in the final, while Shane Rainier, Haverford College men's soccer head coach, and ODP talent Trevor Luby and the 4-seeded Ukrainian Nationals will try to head Lower Merion off at the proverbial pass, the semifinals. The April 3rd matches are as follows. Casa Kappa will take on Philly Soccer, and FC Pocono will take on Continental FC. In the round of 16, the Lower Merion Sabretooth Rats will take on Penn United. FC Providence will take on Lehigh Valley United. Ukrainians will take on FC Europa. Yardley Premier Celtic will take on Penn Legacy. HMMS will take on Warrington. And PA Classics will await the winner of the Casa Kappa Philly Soccer match. Penn Fusion will take on 1776, and FC Revolution will host the winner of FC Pocono and Continental in the round of 16, scheduled for April 10th. And that concludes the under-15 boys. The round of 32 will start on April 3rd. Humeville United will take on Penn United Force. Montgomery Arsenal will take on Lower Dauphin Volt. FC Revolution Blaugrana will take on PA Classics West, and Buckingham will meet FC York, while PA Mutiny takes on Harleysville FC. In the round of 16, the LDC Crushers will await the Humeville United Penn United Force winner. PA Classics Elite will take on YMS. FC Montgo Mannschaft will take on Philly Soccer. Lehigh Valley United will await the winner of Montgomery Arsenal against LDC Volt. Penn Fusion Force, the number 2 seed, will take on FC Bucks. And the winner of the FC Revolution Blaugrana PA Classics West match will play Lower Merion Boca. And in the last matchup of the round, Patriots FC Red will take on Continental Premier. And that wraps up the under-16 boys NCS. 17 for 17. The U17 boys bracket consists of a field of exactly 17 teams that will vie for the state championship on May 15th. Eastern Pennsylvania's 2015 Regional, National League, and state champion, Penn Fusion Soccer Academy Elite, coached by Mark Thomas and Jamie Scott, returns for another run, not just at a state championship. With Mac Zandy and Richie Schlentz off to Villanova next year, and Matt Freese heading to Harvard next fall, Penn Fusion is poised to make a serious run at a national championship. The team is going for an unprecedented 5th state championship and a 3rd regional title in a row. YMS Premier comes in as the number 2 seed and hopes for another shot at the champs, having dropped a close 2-1 decision in the state final a year ago. LDC Italia is the number 3 seed and will host a near derby against rivals PA Classic on Sunday, April 17th. The Montgomery United Cobras complete the seeding as the number 4 seed in the competition. Montgomery will play Indoor Cup champion FC Philadelphia Black on Sunday, April 17th. FC Philadelphia is last year's President's Cup finalist and has 2 current ODP players and a regional ODP player as well. Dean Koski's Lehigh Valley United comes in as an unseeded dark horse and will travel to FC Revolution on April 10th. Koski, the men's coach at Lehigh University for the past 24 years, knows something about championship soccer, having received 4 NCAA tournament bids and winning 2 Patriot League championships. Rest assured, he will have his Lehigh Valley United side prepared to play. Former ODP player turned coach Jason Pelletier and staff coach Roy Meal will also be a tough out in what is clearly a talent-rich age group. Who from this group will taste State Cup glory? The rest of the field shakes out like this. In the round of 32, there's only one matchup. FC Revolution Galacticos will take on Lehigh Valley United. In the under-17 boys round of 16, Penn Fusion Elite will take on Continental Premier in the first round. Montgo Alliance will take on FC Europa. Montgomery Cobras will take on FC Philadelphia Black. Fusion FC Fire will take on FC York. YMS Inferno will play Philly Copa 98. Harleysville Ready 98 will take on Warrington United. LDC Italia will take on PA Classics. And Lidditz Elite will await the winner from the FC Revolution Galacticos Lehigh Valley United Elite matchup. And that concludes the Under-17 Boys National Championship Series draw. On the girls' side of the state championships, the Under-12 girls will provide a lot of fireworks. A total of 12 talented teams make up the Under-12 girls' state championship field. Nico Severini, son of the late George Severini, who was the recipient of the 2015 Eastern Pennsylvania Youth Soccer Coaching Excellence Award, will lead Lower Merion Phoenix into the tournament as the number 1 seed. Phoenix, the 2013 and 2015 Challenge Cup champion, boasts 6 ODP players and 2 regional pool players. HMMS Legends, the 2014 Challenge Cup champions, the 2013 Challenge Cup finalists, and the 2013 through 2016 Indoor Cup champions are a strong number 2 seed and share the bottom half of the bracket with number 3 seed Horsham Dynamite. HMMS's outstanding ODP goalkeeper Ellie Breach hopes to lead her teammates back to the championship this year. Horsham, the number 3 seed, like Phoenix, also has a large stable of ODP talent with 6 ODP pool players. LDC balances out the seeds as the number 4. An interesting potential matchup in the second round would be Phoenix's opening home match on Saturday, April 16th against the winner of FC Revolution Dynamo and FC Providence Lightning. FC Revolution Dynamo has ferocious foursome of ODP talent in Marina Messner, Taylor Menser, Lexi Phillips, and Gabriela Fontana, who will undoubtedly pose matchup problems for FC Providence and possibly Phoenix should Rev get there. Get your folding chair ready. The rest of the field shapes up like this. In the round of 16, FC Rev Dynamo takes on FC Providence Lightning. YMS Force will take on PA Classics Academy. FC Europa Blast will host Lehigh Valley United. And Continental Barca will take on Humeville Hotshots. In the quarterfinal round, Lower Merion Phoenix will take on the winner of FC Rev Dynamo and FC Providence. LDC United Blast will await the winner of YMS Force and PA Classics Academy. HMMS Legends will take on the winner of FC Europa Blast and LVU United. And Horsham Dynamite will await the winner of Continental versus Humeville. And that concludes the Under-12 girls. In the U13 girls age group, 13 teams will be chasing the 14th team, the number 1 seeded HMMS Impact. Steve Snyder's Impact has never lost a state cup or regional match in their history. The team is hoping to travel from Mechanicsburg to Downingtown to Barboursville, West Virginia before making a stop at Frisco, Texas for the U.S. Youth National Championships. Impact even split their team in half this winter and managed to play their other half in the Indoor Cup final, finishing both as champions and finalists. YMS and ODP standout Grace Mond share the top half of the bracket with HMMS as the number 4 seed. In the bottom half of the bracket, number 3 seeded Lehigh Valley United would eventually meet number 2 seeded PA Classics in the semifinals if the seeds hold form. ODP staff coach Mario Bono's Fairmount girls will meet the Ukrainian Nationals Helios Black on Saturday, April 16th. Also in round 1, the unseeded Warrington Ninjas will meet a determined FC Bucks Rampage in April 16th play. Fresh off their 2015 President's Cup championship, FC York's promotion to the NCS will see them take on a solid number 3 seeded Lehigh Valley United team. All in all, the U13 girls should provide plenty of exceptional skill and excitement leading up to May 15th in Downingtown. While number 1 seeded HMMS and number 2 seeded PA Classics await the winner of the FC Revolution Montgomery United match and the Warrington FC Bucks Rampage match, the rest of the April 16th games play out like this. In the round of 16 for the under 13 girls, FC Revolution Rowdies will take on Montgomery United. YMS Tempo will take on Penn Legacy Black. The Fairmount Falcons will take on Ukrainian Nationals Helios Black. The Warrington Ninjas will take on FC Bucks Rampage. And Lehigh Valley United will take on FC York. Harleysville Ready 02 will take on Vincent Integrity. In the round of 16 in the quarterfinals, HMMS Eagle Impact will take on the winner of FC Revolution Rowdies and Montgomery United. Meanwhile, PA Classics Academy will wait for the winner of the Warrington Ninjas FC Bucks Rampage match. And that concludes the Under-13 Girls National Championship Series. The Under-14 Girls age group is composed of 17 teams. The seeded teams are as follows. Number 4, PA Classics. Number 3, 1776 United. Number 2, the 2015 State Cup champion and 2012 and 2014 Challenge Cup champion, Ukrainian Nationals Blasters Black. And the number 1 seeded U14 girls team, Penn Legacy Black, coached by Wesley Deininger and Wally Bulat. With 3 of the semifinals returning this year, it should make for a great competition. The Ukrainian Nationals Helios Black has regional pool players Kelly Hutton and Sizzy Lawton returning, along with ODP teammates Emma Rosing, Olivia Black, Julia Marone, and Anna Valko. The Ukrainians will meet the 2015 CPYSA Fall Champion Hershey Hurricanes on Saturday, April 16th. Unseeded FC Revolution, coached by former professional and ODP staff coach Mike Moyer, is our 2016 Indoor Cup champion and will play the champion from the round of 32 between Lehigh Valley United and South Central PA Soccer Academy at Revolution's home complex. They should prove to be a tough out and a feisty adversary for unseeded Supernova or 1776 in the quarterfinals. The rest of the April 16th games are as follows. The Under-14 girls in the round of 16s, Penn Legacy Black will take on the YMS Banshees, PA Rush will take on the LDC Attack, PA Classics Academy will take on Humeville Dynamo, Penn United Force will take on HMMS Spirit, Ukrainians Blasters Black will take on Hershey Elite Hurricanes, Vincent United Vengeance will take on Harleysville Ready 01, 1776 Extreme will take on Supernova, and FC Revolution Force will await the winner from the round of 32, the matchup of Lehigh Valley United and South Central Soccer Academy. And that concludes the Under-14 National Championship Series. 15 viable candidates will square off against each other on Saturday, April 10th in the Under-15 National Championship Series. All 4 semifinalists from 2015 return for a chance at State Cup glory. PA Classics Academy, the number 1 seed, will earn a bye in the first round while they wait for the winner between 1776 and Philadelphia Copa Falcons. Opposite PA Classics Academy, the number 2 seed and 2015 state finalist Lower Merion Storm will host Harleysville on April 10th. HMMS Thunder, the number 3 seed, will play unseeded upstart Reading Rage in the first round, while number 4 seeded Lehigh Valley United, with ODP stalwarts Allie Hoff and Lindsay Reitler, will try to best the 2013 NCS champion PA Rush on the same Sunday, April 10th. ODP player Grace Webster will try to lead her Mechanicsburg Keystone team to victory over Vincent Magic on April 10th, with an opportunity for the winner to topple number 2 seeded Lower Merion Storm in the quarterfinals. Don't sleep on HMMS. With ODP Jaden Knoll, Anna Medoc, and Elizabeth Weiss, this team is the proverbial on any given Sunday team. These are all games that you just don't want to miss. The balance of the bracket is as follows. So for the round of 16 on April 10th, 1776 United takes on the Philadelphia Soccer Club Falcons. Lehigh Valley United Elite will play PA Rush. FC Bucks Rage will play Humeville Galaxy. Lower Merion Storm will take on Harleysville Ready. Mechanicsburg Keystone will take on Vincent United Magic. HMMS Thunder will take on Reading Rage Athletica. And LDC United Eclipse will take on Buckingham United Banshees. In the quarterfinal matchup scheduled for April 17th, PA Classics Academy will await the winner of 1776 United and Philly Copa Falcons. And that concludes the Under-15 NCS Girls National Championship Series. Of the 19 teams that make up the under-16 girls age group, all of last year's 4 semifinalists have returned, but one has found a new shell. Number 4 seeded Patriot FC may be a surprise to some in the age group, but everyone remembers their former designation, YMS Premier Pride. With a change in club and a new outlook, Patriot FC Premier Revolution is a fitting name indeed. The number 3 seeded Hurricanes sit on the other side of the bracket from Patriot and will host PA Classics in the round of 16. FC Europa, the number 3 seed, will wait for the winner of the round of 32 match between Huntingdon Valley Freedom and FC Revolution. Dave Shaw and his FC Pennsylvania Strikers sit atop as the number 1 seed in the age group and will await the winner of the clash between home team Vincent United Sirens, coached by Joseph Basili and Rob Rooney, and the visitor Montgomery United. Does Vincent or Montgomery have enough to upset the 2015 state champions in round 1? Both teams are very well coached and always prepared. We'll know the answer to that question on Sunday, April 17th. FC Pennsylvania, as well as being the returning 2015 state champs, are also the 2015 Region 1 champions and a national semifinalist. The fun starts on April 10th, so don't miss the action. The round of 32 matches, besides the aforementioned Vincent-Montgomery match, are as follows. Penn United Force will take on Warrington Lightning, and Huntingdon Valley Freedom will take on FC Revolution. In the round of 16, FC Pennsylvania will take on the winner of Vincent and Montgomery. Hershey Elite will take on FC Pocono. Patriot FC Revolution will take on the winner of Penn United Force and Warrington Lightning. Billy-Copa United will take on HMMS Elite. FC Europa, the Hotspurs, will take on Huntingdon Valley Freedom or FC Revolution, depending on who wins. HMMS Villa will take on FC Bucks Force. LDC Hurricanes will play PA Classics Academy, and Lehigh Valley United will face Harleysville Ready. And that concludes the Under-16 Girls National Championship Series draw. All of last year's 2015 semifinals have returned, but probably the most notable team in the age group didn't even make it to the semifinals last year. Last year's 2015 NCS in this age group started with a second-round surprise. Two-time defending national finalist YMS Premier Explosion lost to upstart PA Rush on a long-range shot from close to midfield that beat the encroaching YMS goalkeeper. PA Rush held on for dear life and upset the former multi-state champion by a score of 1-0. PA Rush could not sustain their cup momentum, however, and fell 2 weeks later in the next round of Vincent United 2-1. YMS Premier Explosion, meanwhile, managed to bypass the state cups by qualifying for the national championships through league play and finished 2015 as a 3-time national finalist. YMS has won the EPA State Cup in 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014, previous to last year's 2015. YMS 2015 Coach of the Year John Greaves and his ODP stable of Murphy Agnew, Vanessa Alessi, Margaret Daish, Danielle Sampson, Bree Pavel, and Rebecca Rossett are back this year as the number 1 seed in the age group and could end up having an opportunity to avenge their early exit from the state cups if unseeded PA Rush can best Harleysville and Deep Run, or number 4 seeded HMMS on the way to the state finals. By virtue of their number 1 seed, YMS will get a bye into the quarterfinals and await the winner of Penn United, Penn Legacy on Sunday, April 10th. On the other side of the bracket, state champion and number 2 seeded FC Bucks could possibly meet last year's state finalist and number 3 seed Vincent United Crush in this year's state semifinal. Last year, FC Bucks gutted out a truly remarkable and inspiring 2-1 championship result over Vincent by overcoming not only a 1-0 deficit, but by doing it with only 9 players, having lost 2 players to red card ejections in the state final. FC Bucks is battle-tested and is a proud group of gutsy kids. In other matches, Mike Cuck's Deep Run Strikers, fresh off their 2015 President's Cup national finalist finish, will travel to Mechanicsburg to play number 4 seeded HMMS in the round of 16. Deep Run ODP players Victoria Sturgis and Mia Bevilacqua will lead the strikers into battle April 17th. Speaking of Mechanicsburg, Sarah Raphael and her Mechanicsburg teammates will also travel to Classics Park to take on unseeded PA Classics in an intriguing round of 16 matchup on Sunday, April 10th. A coaching change to Rick Brownell, now at PA Rush, has focused the team. Brownell is currently entering his 12th season as women's head coach at Arcadia University, where he has guided the Knights to an overall record of 121, 63, and 30. Arguably, this most exciting girls' age group will kick off April 10th. The bracket breaks down like this. In the round of 16, Penn United Force will take on Penn Legacy Black. HMMS Eagle United will take on Deep Run Strikers. PA Rush will take on Harleysville Ready 98. FC Bucks Rage will take on 1776. PA Classics Academy will take on Mechanicsburg Keystone. Vincent United Crush will take on LDC United. And Warrington Dynamo will take on FC Revolution Lightning. In the quarterfinals, YMS Explosion awaits the winner of Penn United Force and Penn Legacy Black. And that concludes the Under-17 Girls National Championship Series. Well, that concludes the 2016 Eastern Pennsylvania Youth Soccer State Cup draw. Your schedule is now available online at our website. We encourage you to use our website as a resource for questions that may develop during the course of the tournament. Cup rules, frequently asked questions, and important dates are all at your fingertips. These exceptional competitive games will culminate in an outstanding weekend of championship play at United Sports in Downingtown, Pennsylvania on May 14th and 15th, 2016. We wish you good luck and safe travels in your quest for the ecstasy of championship gold.